Edmonton Impact is getting closer to their goal of winning tournaments, finishing second to Damage in Riverside just 2 months ago. The team brought in stars Justin Rabakoff, Dave Baines, and Greg Sewers this year to revamp an already strong roster. They've been consistently solid all season long, with great performances by Tim Montrosser, Ryan Moorhead, and Justin Cornell, as well as the Yakmak brothers and the recent imports. Impact is the most aggressive team in the top 5 by far, and they are always entertaining to watch. With all the weapons at their disposal, look for them to bring a full field attack. Impact has a very real chance of winning the World Cup, with no holes in their lineup and a strong will to win that has only been heightened by the loss to Damage in the finals at the last event. Impact is one of the most professional teams in the world, and many insiders believe that they will finally fulfill their promise and win the World Cup. It's been a disappointing year for one of the most legendary teams ever to play the game. The Los Angeles Ironmen picked up 2 superstars this season in Marcelo Margot and Alex Goldman, who both began their paintball careers with the team, as well as a new coach, Mike Hinman, to make a run at another title. Surrounding them are a crop of young players that the franchise has worked on developing and who are hoping to make their mark, including Danny Park and Alex Rodriguez. But the team has not lived up to the hype this year, and the best they've been able to finish was 4th place at the second event. They have the talent to win tournaments, but they haven't been able to get everyone producing at the same time in order to win big games against top teams. Still, they have a chance, and it will be interesting to see if they can finally get their offense rolling strong enough to contend at the biggest event of the year.
Welcome back here to the 2013 PSP World Cup, biggest paintball event on planet Earth. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Chris Osoya and Todd Martinez. And here we go, next semifinal matchup in the Champs Division, deciding who is going to play San Antonio X Factor to determine who's going to be the 2013 World Cup champions. Impact on your right, Ironmen on your left. And good breakout from both teams, 5 alive. Ironman a little bit better field position right now on, actually it's pretty much even actually.
Yeah, it's pretty much even except for Impact doubled up the Dorito side can and Ironman doubled up the Snake side can. So Ironman looking to get a quick kill off that Dorito side right away. Impact looking to shut down Alex Goldman early, coming out here to this Snake side. Alex Goldman with the orange goggles on, the brightest player on the Ironman right now in the orange and perps. Mike Paxson over there in the can. Right next to him, that looks like Eric Humphreys. Marcelo Margot over there on the Dorito side with Alex Rodriguez. Is the lineup that the Ironmen going with as Impact makes the first move. Justin Cornell breaks out to Snake 1. Zach Yakimek behind him. Comes into the Snake Temple, still doubled up in that Dorito side can. Zane Yakimek, Corey Bornstein, and Josh Wilmette. The first squad for Edmonton Impact. Zach Yakimek jumps out to the Snake side corner. Alex Goldman makes his move into Snake 1. Eric Humphreys had a close call right there coming on the inside. Justin Cornell.
Yeah, Justin Cornell, nice little dip in the inside. Now he's going to cut outside now and try to make his way towards the 50-yard line here, the Snake. So good field position, better field position for Impact.
And there goes Eric Humphreys. He's going to match up Zach Yakimek and bump out to the Snake side corner for the Ironmen. Alex Goldman trying to look down the wire. Justin Cornell just post up on him. There's Eric Humphreys on your screen with Alex Goldman and Mike Paxson. Zach Yakimek working down the wire. Zane Yakimek bumped over from the Dorito can into the Snake side can, and he is going to look across to the Dorito side. Here's Alex Goldman on your screen, checking to see if Justin Cornell is still posted on him.
And Alex Goldman has had such a phenomenal event, as well as Marcelo Margot and the rest of the Ironmen, really stepping up and able to play the ball. They've finally been waiting to play all year long, even though they don't have one of their best players here in Steven Pitts. But it doesn't matter because they're here in the semifinal matchup playing a very strong Impact team that took second at the last event and stacked up with stars in the offseason, the beginning of this year, bringing on Greg Sewers, Dave Baines, and Justin Rabakoff. But their initial core of Impact is playing amazing. The Yakmek brothers are having a tournament.
Yeah, and what an addition to this team Corey Bornstein was. Came in last event and played phenomenally, and now he's getting the spins out here with the first lineup. The Yakmek brothers, Josh Met and Justin Cornell. And he's doing a really good job staying alive. He's shooting people on the break.
Well, Josh Met, the first body to drop for either team. So the Ironmen right now with the slight advantage. It's 4-on-5, and things are starting to shape up in the Snake here as Alex Goldman has moved up just one bunker, and Cornell at the 50-yard line trying to shoot towards Marcelo Margot. And I believe that's Alex Rodriguez over there on the Dorito side.
You know, and like we talked about earlier, you see flaps and packs right now. Alex Goldman, 22 kills, 3,900 fantasy points. Event ranked 8th overall. He's having a great tournament right now, this tournament. Playing very well. But like I said, we talked about getting into the latter part of these games. You start running out of paint. You start slowing down shooting. You know, it comes down to more of a battle of attrition.
Well, we've seen the Ironmen play this type of paintball this entire tournament. You know, they've been getting into their spots alive, communicating really well, holding the zones and not giving up bodies on silly gunfights. You know, they're getting into their spots and making sure that they protect their teammates and playing a really slow, methodical game.
Yeah, and it looks like Humphreys is out of paint. So as the back guy over here on the Snake side, he's not going to be able to do much for Alex Goldman as far as putting pressure on Cornell. And here comes Cornell, tries to get out, and they are going to trade out.
You know, that's a good trade out, because right behind him, filling the Snake, and there goes Eric Humphreys off, getting shot on that little trade out, Matty.
Yeah, so Humphreys ends up getting a shot by, I think that was Yakmek here, number 10, Zach Yakmek.
And Mike Paxton quickly fills the Snake. He can stand up in that Snake 1. If he comes out down the wire, he might catch Zach Yakmek.
Nice shot by Mike Paxton.
Well, and then I think what it was even though we were looking over here Snake side, as things were starting to go down, there's a couple bodies came out for Edmonton Impact, and good work down that Dorito side of the field by Marcelo Margot and the rest of the crew, and nice work by Mike Paxton to stay alive over here. Wow, so here we go. Los Angeles Ironmen in the driver's seat right now, 15-19 on that long point. So 15-19 left. We'll be right back.
PaintballDojo.com. Support your favorite pro teams. Get your name printed on pro team gear. PaintballDojo.com. Lifestyle gear for players. Full color and completely custom options. You can build a custom design straight from our website. Gear available for both men and women. PaintballDojo.com. Lifestyle gear for players.
Welcome back. This game brought to you by Extreme Pros Paintball. They got awesome stores in the Los Angeles area. Man, if you are down there, definitely want to check out Extreme Pros. And Steve Ree runs a great shop down there. Big supporter of paintball in California. Help us help support the sport by helping support the sponsors that make all this happen. So here we go on the breakout. And it looks like Ironman losing body off the break. I think that's Marcelo Margot getting shot off the break, and then they also lose Alex Goldman, so things not looking good for the Ironmen right now as their two main killers are off the field. Let's see if Mike Paxton, Alex Rodriguez, and Brandon Cornell can fight to maintain this lead here. But Edmonton Impact, Justin Rabakoff making his way down the Snake all the way to the 50-yard line. Snake 3.
Yeah, nobody picked him up. Justin Rabakoff, free run all the way into Snake 3, and he's got support behind him. Dave Bain's going to come from the Dorito can to the Snake can. Tim Montresor's in the Snake Temple. And Tim Montres is going to back up all the way to the Snake corner now. And Mike Paxton is going to be the first one to take the walk. from the 3 remaining Ironman players. Ryan Moorhead, he's bumping up into the small Dorito behind the 50. And here comes Greg Sewers behind him. And there goes Alex Rodriguez. Brandon Cornell may get, toasted.
So nice job by Edmonton Impact here to tie it up. Ryan Moorhead and Justin Rabikoff combining. Justin Rabikoff got himself 2-pack. Ryan Moorhead also a 2-pack, and Dave Baines shot Alex Goldman off the break. So solid work here by Edmonton Impact. 5 players alive for them, and they are going to tie this up at 1 apiece as Rabikoff's getting chronoed by the referee. Make sure everything's good with that hang. We'll be right back after this.
The 2013 season of the CXBL has officially come to a close. Thanks to all the players and sponsors for once again making the CXBL one of North America's greatest leagues. Stay tuned to buypbl.com on Facebook. The 2014 season is just around the corner.
So welcome back here, 2013 PSP World Cup. Matty Marshall with Todd Martinez and Chris Lasoya, and here we go. Edmonton Impact tied up 1-1 with the Los Angeles Ironmen. These 2 teams fighting for the right to take on San Antonio X Factor to determine who's going to be the 2013 World Champion. And what a season to win that title.
Man, and Impact, they've been so close all year, and Ironmen, just been kind of struggling all year, but kind of finding their way out here at World Cup. A little magic, good field, good play calling, and good solid effort, good solid team effort, I should say, by the Ironmen. Keep this game close. Could get wild at the end out here.
Split screen breakout, Impact on your left, Ironman on your right. But, oh, look at that. Ironman and Impact both losing a player. Number 3 coming off for the Ironman. That's Alex Rodriguez. And one of the Yakubik brothers, that's Zane walking off, and also taking the walk right behind Zane now.
Corey Bornstein.
Corey Bornstein. So 3 on 4 in favor of the Ironman. And see on your screen right now, getting up in the snake, going to work.
And now the Ironman on your screen. Looking at their line, there's Alex Goldman, straight ahead, trying to shoot towards the center. And Alex is going to want to get in the snake here because he doesn't want to let Cornell just start going to work down here.
Yeah, Mike Paxton's going to wear it if somebody doesn't pick him up and let him know. But they do have Eric Humphreys over here with Alex Goldman. And Marcelo Margot is in that Dorito side temple. He can lay some paint in down there on Justin Cornell, so Justin Cornell can't get up, but somebody still needs to tell Mike Paxton. Mike Paxton sticking way out the backside of that Dorito can. There's Eric Humphreys on your screen right there, number 22. Keeping his eye on Zach Yakimak in Snake 1 and Justin Cornell in Snake 3. Marcelo Margot gonna bail up to the Dorito 3. Eric Humphreys back to the Snake side corner.
Justin Cornell almost got a shot cross field on the Ironman moving up into the Dorito number 3, but right at the 40-yard line, but he missed a shot. So Ironman decent field position on the D side, but Edmonton Impact much better field position for them on the snake. And here comes Alex Goldman.
Oh, and Zach Yakimak's gonna bail out and leave Justin Cornell out to dry. Alex Goldman thought he made that shot. Thought he got in there and got Justin without getting shot, but good trade out right there because now Eric Humphreys, Mike Paxton, and Marcelo Margot getting into that 50. Able to force Impact to blow the horn.
Ooh, close game, man. Close points, close game. Paxton, Margot, and Humphreys left alive.
They seem pretty evenly matched right now. I think they're both playing equally well. I think it comes down to the break. Who's going to get the G's on the break? That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, and I don't see too many mistakes being made. It's more of just really good paintball we're kind of seeing right now. I mean, Justin Cornell was kind of left hanging out to dry, but he had to get across because they'd lost the Dorito side. So it's just kind of that play-to-play paintball that we're seeing, high-level paintball. And so with 12 minutes to go here, the score is now 2-1, and Impact going to have to get this one back. And then after this is the last semifinal matchup here in the Champs Division. We're going to head after the lunch break into the divisional finals, and can't wait to see who's going to show up on this field. You know, every event we get up here and we call these Champs and Challengers professional games, and then on Sunday we get to see who are the best of the best in the divisional ranks. And this is the World Cup, man. You want to talk about a hard tournament to win? I mean, it's one of the funnest tournaments to play, and it's definitely where you come if you want to prove yourself. But with so many divisional teams, it's a very difficult tournament to win. And, you know, out of the, you know, the 80 teams or whatever that are in these divisions, there's only going to be one winner. So
many teams, so little time.
Well, it's why it's a fun but humbling game. You know, I mean, there's only a couple teams across the divisions that win, obviously, and everyone else loses, but it's more than that. It's the experience, and you learn so much by coming to the World Cup and competing against all these different teams here.
Yeah, and there you go, Ironmen, Big Mike Paxton, Alex Goldman, Alex Rodriguez, Marcelo Margot. These guys are playing really well, man. Eric Humphreys with his five starters. On the breakout, you see right there, Alex Goldman getting out here, not going to stay there long, I guaranteed. He's going to try and get out to the snake as soon as he possibly can.
Well, he got through the gun of Big Dave Baines, and Dave Baines was just murdering people off the break at the West Coast Open.
And there goes number 22, Eric Humphrey, taking the walk. Whoa, first blood for Impact. Down 1 point, 2-1 on the Ironman right now. Lots of time left, 11:33. There's Big Mike Paxton, Alex Goldman, trying to get outside of the snake, but as you said, Maddie, Big Dave Baines right there on the right side of your screen, locking down that lane.
Oh, Alex Goldman thought he had the wire in.
We were just talking about that. Big Dave Baines just smoked him down. Looking down, Big Dave's all the way to the A, just locking down that side of the field. And there goes Mike Paxton. Now Big Dave Baines. Here comes Justin Rabakoff, Big Dave Baines.
What a move from Justin Rabakoff. Runs all the way, almost coast to coast, down to the Ironman side of the field. And the Ironman trying to do something over there, just push towards the Dorito side. But Justin Rabakoff still alive and pumped up. Justin Rabakoff's happy man right now as he really did some work to help Edmonton Impact win that point.
Good solid point right there by Dave Baines. Dave Baines took out Alex Goldman. They shot Eric Humphrey on the break. Shot Alex Goldman trying to get out to the snake. That's what kind of let the domino effect go down. Dave Baines comes up to the A, and then of course almost the coast-to-coast run from Justin Rabakoff to kind of scare people a little bit.
Well, yeah, right now, Justin Rabakoff just got himself a 2-pack in that game, and Dave Baines got one. Tim Montresor and Ryan Moorhead also got one, too. So Justin Rabakoff, 4 confirmed kills for him so far in this matchup.
See, everybody
fired up like usual.
Oh, he's a psycho, man. Jesus, he's so calm.
Nice off the field.
So calm, relaxed. And then you get him on the field, he's a total nut job. God.
Sounds like somebody else I know.
Yeah, Maddie, you are a total nut job, Maddie. Oh man. So 2-2 game, evenly matched up. 0-0, 10-34 left in this game. You know, good game. Good back and forth points. I think these teams are really evenly matched. I think the Ironmen brought their A game to this tournament. They're ready to win. They come into their own, as we had talked about before, Maddie.
Well, the Ironmen look incredibly strong at this event, and it's been a tough year for them. They've had a lot of turnover amongst their ranks. They had a new coach coming from this year to last year. Lots of new players. I mean, it's pretty much essentially a completely new team, but they've stepped it up. Let's check in with Justin Rabakoff. He's with Lauren Kelly. Let's listen in.
Hey guys, I'm down here with Justin Rabakoff. That was a great last play during that point. You guys were pushing hard down all sides of the field. You seemed unbeatable during the entire weekend until the last match yesterday. What did you talk about, and how were you feeling coming into today wanting to get to the finals?
I think what we figured out was if we make it to our spots alive, we haven't been able to lose 5-on-5. That's just been the story of the tournament for us. And so all we're doing today is just focusing on getting to our spots alive, 5-on-5. And if we can have that 5-on-5 game, or if we shoot one of them, it just makes things a lot easier. We trust in ourselves and we believe in ourselves. And right now, I feel we're playing very well, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of the match.
All right, we'll see if they can stay alive and take the lead. Back to you, Maddie.
Here we go, Los Angeles Ironmen and Impact. Ironman on your screen on the breakout. Big breakout from Alex Goldman, but he gets taken out trying to get to the snake off the break. 4 players left alive for the Ironman, but looks like 2 bodies coming off for Edmonton Impact. Corey Bornstein and Justin Cornell taking the early walk.
Also right there, number 3 taking the walk, Alex Rodriguez. So the snake side totally open. You got Big Mike Paxton trying to lock it down on this side. He is the only thing keeping Impact from coming down this side of the field.
Yeah, Mike Paxton, he's a hard guy to get through, though.
Oh, unbelievable.
But he's getting teamed up on right now.
You know, and look, here comes Impact. Watch Impact gonna jump in the snake here real quick, and just like I said, just like that, dips through Mike Paxton's gun, able to get in the snake now. That's number 10, Zach Yakimic. You know, so 3 on 3. Zane, Zach, Yakimic, Josh Schmidt against Mike McCormick, Mike Paxton, and Marcelo Margot. Right there, here comes Zach Yakimic making his move down the snake side of the field. Todd trying to get a shot across the field. Big Mike Paxton making his move to the corner, trying to shut it down. Did he make it?
No, he did not.
No, he did not make it. So Big Mike Paxton taking the walk. Only leaves Michael McCormick and Marcelo Margot to try and hold it down.
But they're only looking at 3 bodies, so if they just get a quick kill, they could even this up, completely change this point around, or at least get it even. We'll see, though. Zach Yakmek, 3 confirmed for him. And also Joshua Met and Zane Yakmek, Zach's brother, on the field. And McCormick is going to try to spread the field out. Wait, is that Marcelo? Yeah, Marcelo trying to spread the field out here. Marcelo now getting all the way to stand, and he gets eaten up.
You know, Zane putting himself in position, also blowing to pieces Mike McCormick. You know, right there, that was Zane Yakimic pushing Marcelo Margot out into his brother, and Zach just blowing Marcelo to pieces, hanging the flag is Joshua Met. So, 3-2 in favor of Edmonton Impact, 8:30 left in this game.
Well, man, 1-point game, 8:30 left to go. We'll be right back. So here we go, 1-point game in this Champions League semifinal matchup between the Ironmen and Impact. And it's anybody's game at this point. It's been back and forth. And we expect this, though. You know, it's the end of the year, and everyone's had all year long to work on their skills and improve their team. And we're seeing the best team that these squads can field out here at this amazing, gigantic, ridiculously big event. Let's actually get a look here at some of the aerial footage here at the Fantasy of Flight. And I mean, just look how much space this is encompassing. 10 huge fields. And we rolled out Fantasy this year, or for this event. And I mean, so many different styles of paintball. I mean, we had the college ball being played here, the NCPA. Go to their website for more information about playing college. And then also, man, they had Woods Ball, Ultimate Woods Ball League, 10-man. Strange was here. A lot of legendary people were here. It was, it's been a perfect event. It's one of those awesome paintball events you just can't miss. So
amazing.
Yeah, and there's a timeout called here by the Ironmen as they're down 1 now to Edmonton Impact, kind of getting it together. But, you know, it's not like things aren't working for them. It's just Impact just played a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like Edmonton Impact just playing a little bit better right now, and you can see in here in the pits. And that's what you do in a timeout. When you get a timeout called, you basically there's either 2 reasons. There's 3 reasons to call a timeout. 1, to go over game plans that need to get changed. 2, to slow momentum of the other team, ice them down. Or 3, if you have issues with equipment. And obviously, it looks like the Ironmen going over some game plans in there.
Yeah, and you can tell just from looking in there that Marcelo is telling these guys right now, hey, don't give up. We got this. It's a close game, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep sticking to our game plan. I know Marcelo, he's just, trying to make sure that all his guys' heads are in the right place.
Well, let's check in with Lauren Kelly. She has an interview with Mike Hinman.
I'm down here with Mike Hinman, coach of Ironmen. I saw you guys having a group huddle and then do a little group chant kind of. What are you telling the guys during that timeout to make sure they can tie this up again and take the lead?
Don't be the first one to make a mistake. Like that game we shoot 2 on the break, they shoot 2 on the break. 3 on 3, Paxton gets shot filling out. He didn't need to make that move. It's who blinks first, who exhales first, who makes that first mistake. We believe we're better than them, and it's up to us to go execute at this point.
All right, well, we'll see if you can tie it up. 14 seconds, guys.
So what sort of breakout are the Los Angeles Ironmen going to bring here to tie this game up at 3? Let's see if they attack up the center. They have brought that out before. They got to get Goldman out alive over here on the Snake side of the field.
There you go, Edmonton Impact breaking out right now on your screen. Tim Montrez or Justin Rabikoff trying to get out to the Snake. Losing one body on the break, though, is the Ironmen. 5 alive for Edmonton Impact.
And here comes Big Dave Baines heading up in the center, and he's going to go right to that center 50 structure, and he's going to try to shut down Alex Goldman over here on the Snake side. It's going to make Goldman's job over here a lot harder having to gunfight Dave, because Dave is just going to non-stop roll his gun and try to keep Mouse from making his way up the Snake side. That's going to let Justin Rabikoff move up over here on the Snake side of the field. As soon as Justin sees that that lane's open, he's only really looking at the gun of Alex Goldman over here.
Look at the spread out. You got Alex Goldman, bottom side of your screen. Doubling up right there is Eric Humphreys and Mike Paxton. And now look at Big Dave Baines in the middle of the field. Shooting, looks like he shot Eric Humphreys right there, Matty.
Yeah, Eric Humphreys dying early, past couple games out here, past couple points. Ryan Moorhead, he's going to bump out to the Dorito 3 over there. Dave Baines still just keeping Mouse
and
in
even,
his bunker.
And Todd, even when Dave gets put in, he's still shooting that lane.
Yeah.
As soon as Mouse tries to put him in, he just tucks in and starts shooting the lane to keep him out of that snake. Dave doing a real good job up in the center. And here comes Justin Rabikoff, because Alex Goldman is forced to deal with Dave Baines. Here comes Justin Rabikoff. This is how you help your fun players out.
Mike Paxton taking the walk, and here you go. Alex Goldman getting in the snake, but big Mike Powell, geez. Across the field, you saw him getting hit in the pack from across the field. That was Ryan Moorhead that got behind him on that far side of the field. Edmonton Impact.
Yeah, Edmonton Impact putting another point on the board, and they didn't lose anybody in that point. Nice job by Dave Baines getting up in the center. Dave Baines didn't shoot anybody. Greg Sewers got 2, Justin Rabikoff got 2, and Moorhead got 1. But because Dave was able to get in there and control the snake side of the field, that enabled a lot of things to happen here. So solid work by Edmonton Impact. Good game plans, good execution. 16-19 to go. There's Dave Baines waiting for the Ironmen to concede the point. There's 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go, and the Ironmen are going to need time in order to come back. So I don't know why they're not just blowing the horn. Todd, do you know why they would not be blowing the horn right now?
No, I'm actually watching Mike Hinman. He's talking to his guys. He's kind of pacing back and forth. What you don't want to do is have your pit crew guy run on the field, or.
Yeah, but why would you not blow the horn right now?
I don't know.
And one thing, looking at, if they blow the horn, if you hang,
go blow the horn right now.
Let's say theoretically he has a hit on him.
There he goes.
If you blow the horn, you can see the point regardless of whether he has a hit or not. So let's say theoretically Dave Baines had a hit on him, which he didn't. But if he did, and they can see the point, that it doesn't make a difference regardless either way. However, if Dave Baines was hit and he hung the flag, it'd be a dirty hang.
Yeah, but Dave's not going to hang the flag when they're up 2 points.
No, of course not. I mean, they're forcing them, to concede the point. You have to.
The only thing it does is maybe keep Dave out on the field a little bit longer and sweat a little bit more. And it's not like they don't have enough time. I mean, they definitely have enough time to come back. There's 5 minutes and 41 seconds is a lot of time, so it's not like they squandered a ton of time.
Right. I don't think Dave Baines sweats, actually.
Oh, Dave sweats.
He is calm, collected, cool.
Oh, you mean metaphorically?
Yeah,
sweating.
metaphorically. I think he has a built-in air conditioner that just keeps him cool.
In his brain for sure. All right, well, we'll be right back here. More of this Ironman Impact matchup. Don't go anywhere. So we are back here, Edmonton Impact on your screen. The coach of their team and owner, Bart Yakmek, father of both Zane and Zach. And Zane and Zach are just balling it up here at the World Cup, man, looking real good. Zach Yakmek, 5 confirmed kills.
Playing really well, man.
He's the elder of the Yakmek brothers. And now here we go. Can the Ironmen get back into this? This is their chance. Here playing the best at this event that they've played all year long. And with the brand new lineup that they fielded for 2013, heading all the way up in the center, as it's Mike McCormick all the way up. He's trying to shut down the snake side of the field, trying to do exactly what Dave Bain just did to them last point, and looks like Edmonton Impact gonna lose Zane Yakmek off the break.
Ironmen on your screen right now. Mike Paxton, Alex Goldman. Just chilling out. They got to get up the field, though. I mean, they're down 2 points, 5 minutes left in this game. That's not a lot of time, man, and play against a team like Impact that can lock it down pretty well.
Yeah, Impact right now, you know, across those 4 bunkers, the 2 cans, the Dorito 1, and the Snake Temple. They are doing a good job right now of just locking it up. Ironmen trying to attack a little bit up the middle. Marcelo broke out to that Dorito corner. Try and help himself get a little bit wider.
So let's check in real quick. Lauren Kelly has a quick update with what happened, not with the Ironmen not blowing that horn for a little bit in that last point.
Hey guys, I ran by Ironman's pit to talk to Coach Mike Hinman about that last point and ask why they didn't concede the point or blow the horn. He said they're low on guys today, so we wanted to give them a rest. He felt they have plenty of time to get those 2 points on the board, to hopefully tie it up, and then hopefully take the lead. So that's the reason they didn't concede the point. But right now they are still down 2 points. We'll see who can take this next one.
Yeah, I could see.
Okay, I think Mike McCormick switched at just the right time,
no, he missed
but
that
he
shot.
missed him.
And what we're talking about, top right side of your screen, Impact making the move to that Dorito, and here goes Impact again, getting into Snake. It's number 1.
And there goes Mike Paxton. So the Ironmen right now slowly just losing 1 body at a time. And Zach Yakmek is going to blow a pin apart.
That's going to be a major penalty on Mike McCormick.
To bunker Mike McCormick, and Mike McCormick.
That's a major penalty for sure.
He's going to end up with a major. He's going to want to run in there. Nobody left to pull, so that point is going to end right away. So,
yeah, and it's one of those things. Like I can understand now hearing the update from Mike Hinman and why he is running with a lot of the same guys, and some of the, like Marcelo and Mouse, they're breaking out every single point, and he's been running with those same guys. You know, they hasn't really put Brandon Cornell or Danny Parkin much over here on the Snake side. It's just been Mouse, so I could see why they wanted to give him just a couple seconds. And he's right, they did have enough time. But now the issue is, now they're really kind of, this is a big issue for the Ironmen. McCormick's going to be in the box. They got 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go, and now they're down 3. So they're in much worse situation than they were just 1 point ago. And that is not how the Ironmen wanted that point to go. But it's the Impact's playing a very smart game, and they're both doing exactly what they wanted to do. They have the ability to play slow and methodical when those points start to slow down, but they have also been able to pick it up and make those strong moves, and they have been playing aggressive as well. That's a tall, or it's tough to do that, but that's why Edmonton Impact's up. They're winning the close points, and it's not like, you know, the Ironmen aren't playing terrible right now, but Edmonton Impact's just playing better, though that was a mistake from Mike McCormick. They're getting that major penalty. We'll be right back with this. Potentially, well, not the conclusion of this game, but can Ironmen come back? I don't know. We'll see. Stick around.
A&S Gear is having their World Cup Super Sale. We've got A&S pods for half off. A&S gas tanks starting as low as $99.95. We've got swabs so cheap that you can throw them away. You can get Nelson paint arriving at your door, $31.95. Jerseys, we've got them starting at $4.95. And pants, starting at $29.95. Shop now at ansgear.com and don't miss out on the biggest paintball sale ever.
All right, we are back here. Start of this next point. Let's see if the Ironmen can get something done with the 4 bodies. Todd, what do you think? What is it right now with the Ironmen? What's the missing link?
Man, I really feel like the Ironmen just stopped being aggressive. I understand that Mike was like, hey, you know, don't be the first one to make a mistake, but that doesn't mean stop attacking. We haven't seen the Ironmen really engage in, you know, some head-to-head gun battles like they should. They're really trying to get to their spots and cross it up and be alive.
Well, maybe you're going to get your wish right now, as it looks like Alex Rodriguez for the Ironman all the way up to the center off the break. And he is made it in there safe, and now he's trying to isolate Justin Rabikoff and keep him from moving up on the snake side of the field.
Well, here's the thing, Maddie, is that the Ironmen did a really good job in the beginning of the tournament by shooting a guy and then being aggressive.
Yeah.
But they're not getting those early kills, so they're not attacking. And I think that's what's been the difference here. Impact hasn't given them those free bodies, and the Ironmen have been unable to shoot people on the break. So the Ironmen unable to play counter, react paintball, see the moves, see the openings, and go. They've been trying to get in their spots and fight it out across the field, and Impact has been more aggressive and done a better job of taking advantage of the opportunities.
So here comes the Ironman now, a little bit on the attack. Alex Goldman able to get to the 50-yard line and starting to get those kills. And look what happens when the Ironman's taught, exactly what you said. The Ironmen are forced to attack because they're down so many points, and they start attacking, and it starts paying dividends for them.
Yeah, Alex Goldman didn't get known for going to a spot and crossing up. Alex Goldman is known for doing what he just did, which is dive headfirst into the snake, pop up, and roast 3 guys.
Amazing play right there by the Ironman. Be aggressive, just like you said, Todd. That's what's going to win these guys these points.
And they were down a body on an Impact on the power play, so Impact pumping the brakes a little bit. Ironman doing a great job getting up in the center. Nice job by Alex Rodriguez. He shot out Greg Sewers, and Rodriguez, Goldman, and Paxton were left alive there to finish that point off. We got ourselves a 2-point game right now. Minute and 53 seconds to go. So the Ironmen could definitely come back. It's going to be tough, though. They're going to have to definitely throw caution to the wind and really start attacking. They have no choice. They have to put up 2 points in just under 2 minutes. And as we've seen on this particular layout, you definitely can play fast and aggressive. But the quickest point scored is right around 30 seconds. So now you're asking them to score 2 of those in a minute and 53. So absolutely possible. But it's going to come down to off-the-break shots to try to speed things up for their front guys, and then can those front guys make it cross those lanes that Impact's going to be putting on them. I'd throw the Yakmex out there, I'd put Dave Baines out there, put your big guns out there, and again, you don't want to pump the brakes too much if you see the move make it, but at the same time, it's really tough to move into Zach Yakmek or Dave Baines' gun.
Yeah, and the Ironmen still have 24 seconds still on that major penalty, so I think the Ironmen will definitely be able to get out to their spots and burn that 24 seconds off, but McCormick's going to have to make a good decision coming out of that box. We've seen so many people just run with their head down and try and pick a corner and get there and been completely unsuccessful, so he needs to be smart coming out of this box to get where he can get alive, especially if the Ironmen lose somebody on the break. But if I was Impact, I would definitely try and get up the field pretty quick and get myself in a position to shoot McCormick as he comes out of that box and guns up, really heavy on one side of the field. Looks like they're going to go heavy towards the Dorito side. And they are not going to be able to get a body on the break. Eric Humphreys digging out to that Dorito 1. Alex Rodriguez, Mike Paxton split in the cans. And Danny Park getting the spin, getting out here to the snake corner. Alex Rodriguez getting up the field quick, gets up into the center. And Danny Park now gets into the snake. I think this is what the Ironmen have needed a little bit here. Danny Park now on into snake 2. McCormick gonna book out to the snake corner.
They have to get on their horse, Danny Park.
Yeah, they don't have much time here, and as Danny Park, they finally put Danny Park, he gets a spin because he's a fast, aggressive little guy, and not able to get it done over here on the snake side. Looking at too many guns, and but he had to go forward, and that's the whole reason they put him out there, and at least tried. Most important thing.
Yeah, and I think Impact double up in that can. Looked like one of them got shot. Maybe not. Referee runs in there and checks.
They've got to go. Alex Rodriguez, I've seen him die in or have a game end with him in his spot before. So now he actually ends up getting taken out. So at least he was trying to wheel and deal, but there's not a lot of time. They've got to, even at this point, with you're down 2, you're going to lose. Just get out of your bunker, try to put a guy in and go. You don't have a choice. You do not have any choice whatsoever.
What a shot right there you see by Justin Cornell. Comes outside and blows to pieces. That was a great shot. 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 That was a gre Mike McCormick, who is in the snake. That's going to seal the deal right there for Edmonton Impact.
Beautiful work from Edmonton Impact. Very controlled
It
game.
was a good game, man.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
a good game.
It was
nothing crazy.
They were just a little bit better than the Ironmen.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ironmen they don't hang their head too low. You know, I mean, yeah, they are getting eliminated from the tournament right now, but this is the best that they've done all year long. And with the roster that they built, I really think like they're gonna have a great 2014. Justin Cornell got himself a 4-pack there in that last point, but the Ironmen are going to take this loss 5-3, and Impact, congratulations to them. They are going to advance to play X Factor in the finals.
Yeah, and what a game that is going to be. X Factor riding that momentum right now. Here, check out this this replay. There's McCormick sitting there, and Justin Cornell just slides in and grills him up like a rookie paintball player with his gun down. So Justin Cornell going to run down the snake and then just shoot Mike Paxton in the side like 5, 6, or 10 times.
There are your stats for Justin Cornell.
Slide and
Look at that.
shoot.
That was a shot, man. That was a shot.
He looked like a hibachi chef right there with the flame grill in front of him. Just wham. Get some.
Like when they spin the egg and they...
Yeah, just
like that.
He made an onion volcano out of him right there.
But, hey, hats off to Edmonton Impact. Moving on to the finals to take on San Antonio X Factor, man. That's going to be a matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, let everyone know across your social networks that Edmonton Impact is going to play San Antonio X Factor for the most important game of the entire season through 5 events. Wow, I can't wait to see that one. Hey, but before we get to that, we have a whole afternoon. We got divisional finals coming at you. I want to see who's going to show up on this field and having fought through this entire tournament to win those divisional finals. And also the Challengers final, Vicious and Storm. And big shout out to all the platinum sponsors for the PSP, Empire Paintball, Die Precision, GI Sports, Planet Eclipse, DLX Technologies, and HK Army. Man, they have a lot of new awesome products for 2014. Help us support the sport by supporting our sponsors. It's incredibly important. If you love paintball right now, you're going to minimize this. You're going to continue to watch this Lauren Kelly interview, but then after that, you're going to email and let all these people know and buy something from them because we need their support. So here we go. Let's check in with Lauren Kelly on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I'm down here with Ryan Moorhead and Zach Yakamack. Congratulations, you guys just won and secured yourself a place in the finals. How does it feel?
Feels good, but we didn't come to get second place, so I mean, unless we leave here with the championship and the series, we're not going to be happy.
All right, well, I had talked to Bart, your dad, about this before. You guys have gotten a 4th, 2/3, a 2nd. First was just begging for you to get it. So coming into this weekend, how did you guys get motivated? And after yesterday's match, how did you stay motivated?
You know what, I think it's less of a practice thing and more of a bonding thing between the teammates, and I think we really come together as a team. And, you know, when you start trusting those guys on the field, that's when you start winning points, and you don't drop those easy bodies. So that's pretty much what it is.
Okay, and that's a good point. There are so many teams here that are so good, and any of them could be in this position. What does it really come down to, though? Making it to Sunday, making it to the finals. What do you need to be on?
I attribute our consistency to both personal talent and a good team depth. I think a lot of teams out here need a certain type of field to play, or they need to have superstars play hot, and I don't think we need that. So for us, it just took a little bit of just gumption, I guess, to sack up in these important games.
Gumption, that is one of Maddie's favorite words. You guys will be going up against X Factor in the finals. What are you expecting from them?
Well, we beat them once already. I expect it's not going to be anything like that in the first game. So we're going to have to come at them with the same tenacity that we did with Ironmen, and we're looking forward to it. I'm pumped. I know what I need to do, so we're going to win this tournament.
All right, well, congratulations. We'll see if they write and take it all home. We're going to go on a break, but after this, we will have the divisional finals, so stay tuned.
Well, they are showing a lot of gumption. That's one of my favorite words for a reason.
Yep.
If you don't got gumption, you're never going to win a tournament. I tell you that.
They're playing well, man. They're
playing great, man. They really are. So we're going to have a little lunch break here. During the lunch break, we're going to have you a look behind the scenes of what it takes to actually construct this monolithic, gigantic tournament. And so much work goes on behind the scenes, so big shout out to everyone that makes that happen. So we're going to be right back here. Don't go anywhere. Divisional finals, Challenger final, and then the Champions final. Let everybody know. And we'll see you in just a second.